Hey friends, welcome back to Wild Animal World, your go-to spot for discovering the most heart-melting creatures that share our planet and steal our hearts every single day. Today, on this beautiful spring afternoon, I'm beyond excited to introduce you to a pint-sized bundle of pure joy and unstoppable charm. That's taken the world by storm with its goofy grin and those signature bat ears that just beg for a scratch. We're diving deep into the world of the French Bulldog, and specifically that classic fawn-coated beauty with the dark mask that makes every wiggle and snort feel like a warm hug straight to your soul. If you've ever wondered what it feels like to have a little clown in a furry package follow you from room to room with endless love and zero judgment, then buckle up because this episode is going to fill your heart to bursting. Picture this little powerhouse right in front of you, standing just 11 to 13 inches tall at the shoulder, weighing a solid yet perfectly compact 16 to 28 pounds that feels like the best weighted blanket you've ever owned. His body is all muscle and confidence, with a broad chest that puffs out proudly and a short, straight back. That gives him this sturdy, balanced stance like he's ready for anything from a belly rub to a quick game of fetch. Run your fingers through that short, smooth coat and you'll feel the softest velvet texture imaginable, glowing in that warm fawn shade. A rich golden tan that catches the light like fresh caramel, accented by a striking black mask around his face that makes his expressions pop with personality. Those famous wrinkles, oh man, they're everywhere on his forehead and around that pushed-in muzzle, creating these deep, thoughtful folds that give him the most expressive, almost philosophical look, like he's pondering life's biggest questions while secretly plotting his next Zoomy session. And those ears, friends, those large, erect bat ears standing tall and proud, perfectly rounded at the tips, twitching at every little sound and making him look like he's perpetually tuned into the best radio station of joy. His eyes are big, round, and dark as polished onyx, sparkling with curiosity and that unconditional affection that melts you on the spot. Now imagine him as a juvenile, just a tiny 8-week-old pup, even smaller and softer. Maybe 8 pounds of wobbly legs and floppy ears that haven't quite decided to stand yet, tumbling over his own feet in a burst of clumsy energy, before collapsing into the deepest puppy nap you've ever seen. As he grows through those first few months, his ears slowly perk up one by one, his wrinkles deepen, and his little body fills out into that muscular adult frame. But the playful spirit stays exactly the same, turning from bouncy baby antics into confident, loving companionship. Let's travel back through time to really understand where this breed came from, because the French Bulldog's story is layered with history and heart. While these dogs aren't ancient wild survivors, their lineage traces all the way to the ancient domestication of wolves into dogs tens of thousands of years ago, with their more direct ancestors being the toy bulldogs of England in the 1800s. Back then, during the Industrial Revolution, lacemakers in Nottingham kept these smaller bulldogs as companions and ratters. And when many workers moved to France in search of better opportunities, they brought their beloved pups along. There, the dogs were crossed with local terriers and ratters, creating this unique little breed that exploded in popularity among the artists, writers, and bohemians of Paris in the late 19th century. It was the French who truly refined and celebrated them, giving the breed its name, even though the roots started across the English Channel. American breeders later perfected those iconic bat ears in the 1890s, setting the standard we know and love today. Imagine the smoky cafes of old Paris, the clink of glasses, the laughter echoing as these little dogs sat on laps and charmed everyone around them, turning a working-class companion into a symbol of effortless style and joy. Even though they've never roamed wild forests or vast plains, French Bulldogs have carved out their perfect niche in the human world, thriving in cozy apartments, bustling city homes, and sunny backyards from Paris to New York to Tokyo. Close your eyes and feel the warm spring breeze through an open window in a charming Parisian flat, the scent of fresh croissants wafting in. In summer, they seek the coolest spots on tiled floors to escape the heat, and in winter, they curl up under blankets with you. Their geographic range now spans the globe, thanks to their adaptable, low-energy lifestyle that fits perfectly into modern living. In the grand web of life, French Bulldogs play a beautiful role as emotional anchors in our human ecosystems, offering companionship that ripples out in ways that touch families, reduce stress, and even help people navigate loneliness or anxiety. Their presence encourages more mindful pet ownership and responsible breeding practices that benefit the whole community of dogs, creating stronger bonds between people and animals that inspire better care for all breeds and, indirectly, support conservation efforts for their wild canine cousins. When it comes to what they eat and how they forage, French Bulldogs are true companions through and through. They don't hunt in the wild sense, but watch one sniff out a dropped crumb on the kitchen floor with laser focus. Their daily patterns are relaxed, with short bursts of energetic play followed by long, luxurious naps. And seasonally, they might enjoy lighter meals in hotter months to stay comfortable, always relying on their humans for that perfect bowl of kibble. As domesticated darlings, they don't face wild predators, but their sophisticated defense strategies come from that sturdy build and alert nature. A deep, surprisingly loud bark from such a small frame can startle intruders, while their muscular body and strong jaws make them confident little watchdogs. Picture a dramatic standoff where your Frenchie plants his feet, ears perked high, and lets out that signature snort-bark combo that says, "This is my family, back off," turning potential threats into quick retreats because of his bold personality wrapped in that adorable package. Males and females bring their own subtle differences that add even more charm to the breed. Males tend to be slightly larger and a touch more energetic, bounding around with extra enthusiasm during playtime, while females are often a bit smaller, more affectionate, and quicker to snuggle up for quiet bonding moments. Their full life cycle is a heartwarming journey filled with love and family bonds. Courtship and breeding programs is carefully managed for health, but once puppies arrive, the moms are devoted, nursing their tiny litters with gentle care. Those newborns are so small and vulnerable, eyes closed and ears folded, relying completely on mom's warmth and milk for the first weeks. As they grow, playful wrestling and toy-chasing lessons from their parents shape their personalities. And by 8 to 12 weeks, the juveniles are ready to disperse into their forever homes, carrying that same playful spirit forward. It's a cycle of joy that repeats with every new litter, strengthening the bond between dogs and the families who adore them. Typically, a healthy French Bulldog enjoys a lifespan of 10 to 14 years, filled with countless cuddles, silly antics, and unwavering loyalty. Now let's sprinkle in some of the most surprising, lesser-known facts that make these little legends even more irresistible. First, despite the name, the breed actually originated in England, not France, and only gained its iconic status after crossing the Channel. Second, one famous Frenchie named Gamin de Picombe sailed on the Titanic with his owner, showing just how deeply these dogs weave into human lives. Third, their flat faces and unique anatomy mean they can't swim well at all, so pool time always needs close supervision to keep those bat ears dry and safe. Fourth, they're nicknamed the clown dogs of the canine world because of their hilarious, expressive faces and goofy playstyles. Fifth, many French Bulldogs need C-sections for birth because of their broad heads and narrow hips, a reminder of breeder dedication. Sixth, their ancestors were once used in bull baiting before that was banned, yet today they're the gentlest lap dogs imaginable. Seventh, they're incredibly sensitive to heat, so on warm days you'll often find them sprawled on the coolest tile floor, belly up, and snoring. And eighth, those adorable wrinkles actually help channel their expressive snorts and grunts that sound like conversations with you. Here's your fresh, obscure, fascinating fact of the day that always blows people away. The legendary French artist Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec painted several French bulldogs in his bohemian Paris scenes, including his favorite companion, Bouboule, capturing their charming presence in some of the most celebrated artworks of the era and forever linking these dogs to the heart of artistic creativity. Through every stage of their lives, from those wobbly puppy days to the wise, cuddly senior years, where they still light up at the sight of you, French Bulldogs remind us what true companionship feels like. Their daily challenges, like navigating a world built for longer-nosed dogs or dealing with those breathing quirks, only make their triumphs sweeter when they overcome them with love. If you've been listening along and feeling that pull to give one of these amazing dogs a forever home, or if you already share your life with a fawn-coated Frenchie who's probably snoring nearby right now, drop a comment below and tell us your favorite quirky moment. We love hearing your stories because every French Bulldog out there is proof that the smallest packages can hold the biggest love. Thanks for spending this time with me on Wild Animal World, friends. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so you never miss our next adventure. And remember to keep spreading kindness to every animal that crosses your path. Until next time, stay curious, stay compassionate, and keep those hearts wide open. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll uncover another incredible creature that's waiting to amaze you. Take care, and give your pup an extra belly rub from me today. Bye for now.